PTCI, in conjunction with OPSUAggies.com, welcome you to our continued coverage of Oklahoma Panhandle State University athletics. Today, we are at Anchor D Bank Arena on the campus of Oklahoma Panhandle State University in Goodwell, Oklahoma, for some Sooner Athletic Conference basketball. The Texas Wesleyan Rams have come to town to take on the Aggies. We'll give you now the starting lineup for Texas Wesleyan. A 5'3" senior from Fort Worth, Texas, number 5, Destiny Winkfield. A 5'10" freshman forward from Pflugerville, Texas, number 10, Michaela Coy. A 5'8" guard, a junior from Dallas, Texas, number 23, Alexis Bingham. A 6-foot senior forward from Dallas, Texas, number 25, Crystal Ungwachu. And a 5'11" senior guard from Heath, Texas, number 30, Nicole Gleason. The Lady Rams are coached by head coach Steve Tracchier. He is assisted by Chardonnay Fuqua. And now the starting lineup for your Lady Aggies. A 5'7" junior guard from Barcelona, Spain, number 11, Laura Moya Demures. A 5'11" junior forward from Townsville, Australia, number 14, Cassia McCaskill. A 6-foot senior post from Mesquite, Texas, number 23, Nadia Hayes. A 5'5" junior guard from Trinidad, Colorado, number 24, Shaylin Choate. And a 5'4" junior guard from Hooker, Oklahoma, number 30, Naomi Rodriguez. Texas Wesleyan comes into this game with a 12-6 overall record, 7-4 in the Sooner Athletic Conference. They are in 4th place right now. Lady Aggies 5-15 on the season and really struggling in the Sooner Athletic as they stand at 0-11. Obviously in last place in the conference right now. Here's the opening tip. Texas Wesleyan gets it. Ball on the far wing to Brigham, now back up top. Man defense by the Lady Aggies. Ball loose on the floor. Lady Aggies able to tie that one up. And arrow points in their favor, so they'll take possession. A couple of players the Aggies are really going to have to watch for is number 5, Destiny Winkfield. She averages 12.5 a game and shoots the 3 at almost a 38% clip. And also Nicole Gleason averages 13 points a game. Choate from the corner, no good. McCaskill with the rebound on the backside. Going to be called for a travel. Looked like the Rams fell on top of her to knock her to the ground, but they're going to call that the travel. And it will be Winkfield who will bring the ball up. Winkfield and Gleason both in the top 10 in the conference in a lot of scoring categories. That one off the glass and put in by Coy. And the Rams strike first. They lead 2-0, 1 minute into our contest. Into the lane. Rodriguez's pass knocked away. Back the other way. Outside on the wing, it's Winkfield for 3. That one bounds off the rim and out of bounds. Ball back over to Panhandle State. Moya Demures will bring the ball up for the Lady Aggies. It's a screen from Hayes. Back to McCaskill, inside to Hayes. Beautiful play as Hayes lays it in. And we're tied back up at 2 apiece. Winkfield gets the screen. Ball back outside to Gleason. Brigham. Back over to Gleason. Inside. Lost it. McCaskill comes away with it. Moya Demures brings it up. Pass into Hayes. Left her open underneath. Shot was a little too hard. Texas Wesleyan back the other way. Driving the lane. Kick outside. Baseline shot is up and no good. That one knocked out by Brigham. Rodriguez walks it up. Moya Demers pass in the lane to Cho to cross over to Hayes, and Hayes goes up and draws a foul. Foul is going to be on Ngwachu. That will be her first. Team's first foul as well. So Nadia Hayes at the line. She makes the first. 7:31 left here, first quarter. And Hayes makes them both count. 4-2 Lady Aggies, their first lead of the game. Moya Demers with the steal on the inbounds. Drives baseline, kicks it over to Rodriguez. Now back outside to Moya Demers. Three from the corner, off the side of the backboard. Gleason with the rebound, kicks it up to Brigham. Back to Gleason underneath, she'll back it back out. Three-pointer from the deep wing is good by Winkfield. And Texas Wesleyan retakes the lead 5-4. Hayes skip pass over to Choate, little high. Choate able to bring it in though. Now back over to Moya Demers. Tried to get it in the lane to Hayes. Stolen away. Drive in the lane, puts up the floater and gets it to drop. That was Coy with the basket. 7-4 now the lead for the Lady Rams. That one tipped away as they tried to get it to Hayes. Moya Demers finds it though. Her baseline floater, no good. Rebounded on the backside by Gleason. Gleason, their leading scorer and rebounder. Winkfield with the runner in the lane scores, and it's 9-4. Pass over to Choate. Now back to Rodriguez. Choate in the corner. She'll take the three. No good. Rebound by Gleason. Winkfield brings it up. Brigham with the ball. Ball to the high post to Coy. Back outside. She'll set the screen. Drive by Coy. Puts up the shot, and it's good over the top of McCaskill, and already 11-4 Texas Wesleyan leads with 5:15 to play here in the first quarter. A 9-0 run, just a 2-minute period. Choate saves that one on the backside. McCaskill with the drive and draws a foul. They'll call that one on Gleason. That will be her first. Mass subs for the Aggies. A 5-foot sophomore guard from El Paso, Texas, number 15, Kaylee Morgan checks in. 5'4" redshirt freshman guard from Stratford, Texas, number 5, Vanessa Gonzalez also in. Also a 6'3" senior post from Guadalupe, France, number 22, Lewindi Laporol into the game. And now checking in will be a 5'9" freshman forward from Stratford, Texas, number 31, Shea Audrain. So all but Rodriguez out of the starting lineup is out. Number 15, Evie Worley in, as well as number 2, Haley Walls for the Rams. Three-pointer from the corner, no good from Walls. Gonzalez outside to Audrain. Now back to Morgan. Pass intercepted from Audrain as she tried to get it back to Morgan. Winkfield off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Worley. Now Gleason with it, dumps it inside. Walls puts up the shot. That was affected by Leporel, but Texas Wesleyan keeps it. That shot left short, but rebounded by Worley. And back out top, they'll set their offense. Drive kick outside. Now back up top to Winkfield. Walls for three. Hits off the backboard, rebound and put back up. Ball hit off of the top of the backboard. Kaylee Morgan called for her first foul. And Coy converts the three-point play. 3:54 left to play here in the first quarter. Texas Wesleyan out to a 14-6 lead. Out of the timeout, Audrain inbounds it to Morgan, who will bring it up. It's the screen from Leporel, now to Audrain, in the corner to Gonzalez, down low to Leporel, knocked away from her and out of bounds. Aggies will inbound underneath their own basket. Now Gonzalez with it up top. Audrain for three. She drains it. 14-9 now the score. Audrain shooting almost 38% from three. Top 10 in the Sooner Athletic. Pass across the lane. Wide open. As Winkfield drove and drew the defense, Coy gets the easy layup off of Winkfield's assist. 16-9. Still 3 to play here in the first quarter. Morgan into Leporel. Tries to bang her way in there. Dumps it back outside around the perimeter. Morgan back to Leporel. Puts it off the glass. Lays it up and in. 16-11. Back up top to Walls. They'll dump it in the lane. Worley back over to Gleason. To the opposite side. Ball lost. Gonzalez comes away with it. And her pass blocked by Winkfield, who gets it back for the Lady Rams. Ball at the high post to Gleason. Kicks out. Winkfield for three. In and out. Rebounded by Leporel. Three-pointer from Gonzalez. No good. Rebounded by Worley. He's it for Gleason. Open for three. And she drains it. Gleason has hit 54 threes on the season. 34% from three. 19-11 now the lead for the Rams with a minute and a half left here in the first. Gonzalez for three from the corner, no good. Rebounded by Worley on the backside. Dump inside, Worley back outside. Coy for three, no good. Audrain with the rebound. Rodriguez drives to the hoop, and they'll say no good. They'll call the offensive foul on Leporo. That will be her first, team second. Checking in for the Aggies, McCaskill back in, and also in for the first time, a 5'7" sophomore post from Claude, Texas, number 32, Hannah Bennett. Brigham comes back in for the Rams. Ball at the high post, dumps it down low. Shot up and in by Coy. Under a minute to play, and it's a 10-point lead for Texas Wesleyan. Gonzalez to McCaskill. McCaskill into the lane, kicks out to Morgan, who drives. Gives it back to Bennett, lays it off the glass and in. Good movement there by Morgan, opened Bennett up. And then Bennett with a quick move to the basket after she got it. 21-13, 20 seconds left here in the quarter. They'll hold for a last shot. Brigham with the ball. She'll get a screen from Coy. Bennett steps out defensively. 5 seconds. Gleason with the ball, pulls up baseline, gets the shooter's roll, and that is the end of the first quarter. Texas Wesleyan leads Panhandle State 23-13.
PTCI's dynamic duo is here to save the day. We all like to save money, right? These superheroes are here to help you save when you combine PTCI cell and internet. With the dynamic duo, you can get 50 meg internet for $65 a month for life. Need more speed? For only $10 more a month, you can double the speed to 100 meg. Call 800-562-2556 or go to ptci.net for details.
Services not available in all areas. Some restrictions apply.
As we start the second quarter, Lady Rams with the possession of the ball and also a 10-point lead. Brigham, turnaround jumper, no good. Rebounded by McCaskill. Gonzalez with it now. Skip pass over to Audrain. She'll take another deep three, and she is feeling it today. 2 for 2 now from three. And it's just a 7-point game now. Gleason looks to go baseline, kicks it back out to Brigham. Now to Coy, guarded there by Bennett, has to kick it outside. Gleason, deep three, no good. And a foul inside. That's going to be against Texas Wesleyan. That's going to be against Haley Walls, her first foul, team's third foul. Team's first foul of the second quarter. Screen. Gonzalez kicks it out to McCaskill. McCaskill spins at the free throw line. Kicks it back out. Too strong for Morgan. Can't save it. Ball turned back over to the Rams. Drive to the basket by Bingham. Lays it off the glass and in. And we're back to a 9-point lead for the Lady Rams. Morgan gives it off to Gonzalez, who gets a screen from Bennett. Now ball out to Audrain. Ball out of bounds. Last touch by the Aggies, so ball will go over to the Rams. 8:25 left to play here, first half. Brigham over to Gleason, now back to Brigham. And a 3-second call. We'll turn the ball back over to the Aggies. Checking in quickly will be Moya Demures for Gonzalez. McCaskill comes off the screen for Morgan. Dumps it down nicely to Bennett. Beautiful assist by McCaskill. And Bennett finishes it off. 25-18 now the score. 8 to play here in the first half. Coy with it. Dumps it back outside. Bingham with it in the lane. Puts up the hook. No good. Rebounded by Audrain. Morgan races across. Kicks to the corner. Moya Demures with the drive over to Bennett. And she is fouled from behind. How there was no call. Obvious body contact, but no call. That's going to be a carry called on Gleason. Moya Demures with the ball, drives in the lane, has it punched out by Brigham from behind. Brigham puts up the shot. It's affected by Audrain, though. Safe from going out of bounds by Moya Demures. Now Gleason has it. She'll throw it across the lane, and a layup for Brigham. 27-18 now the lead for Texas Wesleyan. Morgan kicks outside to McCaskill. She puts up the three. It is good. 27-21 now the score. 6:45 left to play here in the first half. Gleason with the ball. She puts up the three. No good. Rebounded by Coy in the lane. Gets it to crawl over the rim and in. 8-point lead again for the Lady Rams. McCaskill in the late to Bennett. Bennett knocked to the floor. Moya Demures with the runner, puts it up and in. 29-23 now the score. Ball into the post, and an offensive foul as Walls went into Morgan. Morgan's got herself set. Hayes, Rodriguez, and Choate check back into the game for the Aggies. Nguachu checks back in for Texas Wesleyan. That was number 2 as far as personal fouls for Walls. Team's second foul. And a 3-second call on Hayes. We've had one of those for each team, so now they know to better get out of the lane. Brigham leaves it for Walls. Shoots at the free throw line. No good. Rebounded by McCaskill. Quick outlet pass to Moya Demures. Drives, kicks out to the corner to Choate. Now back up top to McCaskill. Spins in the lane. Puts up the hook shot. No good. Rebounded by Nguachu. Now back the other way. Stolen away. Rodriguez comes away with it. She'll let the defense clear. The Aggie offense will come back up. Ball over to Rodriguez. Now to Choate. Rodriguez loses control. Gleason comes away with the loose ball. Moya Demures back to defend, and she'll be called for the block. Basket will count for Gleason. And that will be foul number 1 on Moya Demures. Team's first foul of the second quarter. Gleason at the line for the and one. She drains it. 32-23 now the lead for the Rams. Lady Rams coached by Steve Tracchier, assisted by Chardonnay Fuqua. Shot down low, no good. Ball out of bounds off of Hayes and back over to Texas Wesleyan. Ball into the post, baseline spin. It's short by Nguachu. Hayes with the rebound. Gets the outlet pass up to Moya Demures, up to McCaskill, into the lane, puts up the shot, and they'll call her for the travel. Brigham at the point, guarded by McCaskill. Gets it over to Gleason. Into Nguachu. Puts it, tried to put off the glass, no good. Choate with the rebound on the backside, up quickly to McCaskill. Skip pass, that one knocked away and out of bounds by Worley. It will stay with the Lady Aggies. 3:44 left to play here in the first half. Rodriguez at the free throw line. Can't get it to go in. Rebounded by Gleason. Brigham brings it up. Knocked away by Rodriguez momentarily, and then she'll be called for the foul on the reach. That will be Rodriguez's first foul. Team's second foul of the quarter. Winkfield returns to the game, as well as Coy for the Lady Rams. So Winkfield with the ball outside. She'll leave it for Gleason. Brigham with it in the corner now. High post to Coy. Wingfield with it, 3 on the shot clock. Tries to drive, ball outside, shot from the corner at the shot, and it missed everything. So that's going to be a shot clock violation. Ball back over to Panhandle State. 3 minutes still left in the half. Lady Aggies trailing by 9. Choate with it up top, over to Rodriguez. Bobbled it momentarily, but got it back inside to Hayes. Turnaround shot, no good, too hard off the glass. Rebounded by Coy, back the other way. Winkfield with it. She'll pull up from 15, it's good. And we've got a timeout on the floor. 2:38 left to play in the first half. Texas Wesleyan leads Oklahoma Panhandle State 34-23.
The year 2020, and I'm thinking this should be a time to really focus on what's important, family. We here at PTCI feel the same way. Even if you have family on the other side of the world, you should be able to communicate with them. PTCI high-speed internet allows you to do just that. And remember, PTCI is local and will continue to make the best technology available in the Panhandle area, so you can stay in touch with your loved ones everywhere. Call 800-562-2556 or go to ptci.net for more details.
Services not available in all areas. Some restrictions apply.
So out of the timeout, Aggies with the ball. Moya Demures will bring it up. Choate with it now over to McCaskill. Back outside to Choate. She takes the 3 from the corner. No good. Ball bobbled around. Worley comes away with the rebound. Now over to Gleason into the corner. And a drive, no good. Rebounded by Hayes as Winkfield missed that one. Moya Demures with the ball. Over to Rodriguez. Ball knocked away. Brigham pass up to Coy. Across the lane to Gleason. No good, but fouled by Moya Demures. That will be her second. Team's third. Audrain comes back in, as well as Morgan and Gonzalez. So Gleason makes her first free throw. Misses the second, gets her own rebound though and puts it up and in. 37-23. Now the lead. Gleason now with 11 points. Screen from Hayes for Morgan. Gets it to Audrain, who takes it to the hoop, lays it up and in, and draws a foul. She'll go to the line for the and one. That foul on Coy. That will be her first, team's third. Bennett checks back in. And Walls back in for Texas Wesleyan. Audrain converts the three-point play. Audrain with 9 points now. 1:15 left. Aggies would like to get this back to a single-digit game at least by the end of the half. That one's stolen away. Gonzalez with it. Back over to Morgan. Dives inside, down low to Bennett. Bennett waits for the defender to pass, lays it up and in. 9-point lead. We're back to single digits. Rams come across. Less than a minute left here in the half. Walls with the ball, gets it inside to Coy, who's their leading scorer today. Back outside, three-pointer from Worley. She drains it. 40-28 now. 35 seconds left to play. Not a 5-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Maybe a little bit more. And a travel call going to be called on Gonzalez. So ball back over to Texas Wesleyan. No shot clock now. 20 seconds left in the half. Winkfield will hold out near midcourt. And she goes now with 10 seconds left. Gets a screen from Coy. Dives inside, shot no good. Rebounded by Morgan, 1 second. And that is the end of the half. Texas Wesleyan leads Panhandle State 40-28. We'll be back with the second half. start of the second half. Texas Wesleyan leading Panhandle State 40-28. A few stats from the first half. Aggies were 10 of 22 from the floor, shot 45.5%. They were 3 of 9 from three-point range for 33%. And were 5 of 5 from the free throw line as well. So pretty overall a decent shooting percentage. Missed a few easy ones there in the first half. For Texas Wesleyan, they are 17 of 37. That tells you just the shot attempts, they have dominated the boards, shooting right at 46%. From three-point range, they are 3 of 11 for 27%, and 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Leading scorers for Texas Wesleyan, Michaela Coy with 13 points on 6 of 7 shooting, and Nicole Gleason with 11 on 4 of 6 shooting. Destiny Winkfield with 7 points. For the Lady Aggies, off the bench, Shea Audrain with 9, and Hannah Bennett also off the bench with 6. Audrain was 2 of 2 from three-point range. That was a big help. McCaskill with 5 points. Gleason, the top rebounder in the game, was 7 for Texas Wesleyan. Just total rebounds, 18-11, the advantage for Texas Wesleyan. Both teams back out on the floor. Lady Aggies will have the possession. Choate, McCaskill, Hayes, Rodriguez, and Moya Demures will start for the Lady Aggies. Up inside to Hayes, kicks it back out to Choate, and to chase it down as that pass was just a little bit off. Moya Demures kicks outside to Rodriguez, who drives in the lane, spins, puts it off the glass, no good. Hayes tried to get a hand on it, but Nguachu gets the rebound. Winkfield with the drive, pulls up, free throw line, no good, rimmed out. McCaskill with the rebound. She'll bring it across. Dives inside the lane, dumps it off to Hayes. Back outside to Rodriguez for 3. No good. Chased down by McCaskill, tips it over to Choate, who pulls up at the free throw line. It's good. 40-30 now the score. Winkfield drives in the lane, dumps it over, and the shot is good by Nguachu. 42-30 now the score. Moya Demures calls out the play, gets a screen from Hayes, tried to dump it inside to her. The pass was intercepted by Nguachu. Worley all the way to the block, leaves it off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Nguachu. Drive in the lane. Shot up, no good. Hayes tips it back outside. Worley with it, puts it off the glass and in, draws a foul on Choate. She'll go to the line for the and one. That is number 1 on Choate. First team foul of the third quarter. Hayes out of the game as Bennett takes her spot. Free throw by Worley is good. Waiting around like there's another free throw, but of course that was an and one. So 45-30 now the score. Lady Rams with the big lead. Moya Demures gets a screen from Bennett, drives in the lane, puts it off the glass, no good. Bennett there to rebound, but taken away by Gleason. Worley with it on the floor, able to get it off to Coy. Now outside to Winkfield. Down low, Nguache turns inside. Nice shot. 47-30 now the score. 7:45 to play, third quarter. McCaskill drives to the hoop, too strong off the glass, rebounded by Bennett and put back up, no good, gets her own rebound. Ball now on the floor, taken away, Worley with it. Kicks to the corner, Winkfield, baseline drive, puts it off the glass, no good, rebound by Choate. McCaskill spins at the free throw line, dumps it across the lane. Bennett puts it up, no good, but does draw the foul. That's going to be on Nguachu. That's her second personal foul, team second of the third. So Bennett at the line for 2 shots. Misses the first. Bennett has struggled at the line, just 7 of 17 for 41% this year. 7:12 to play here in the third. Misses the second as well. Coy with the rebound. Quick outlet pass to Winkfield, who crosses midcourt. Choate guarding tightly. Actually, Moya Demures on her. Gives it over to Worley. Missed on the 3. McCaskill chases down the rebound. Long pass ahead to Rodriguez. Looked at the 3. She'll pass it up. Skip pass to McCaskill, who puts up the 3. She drains it. We've got a timeout on the floor. 6:44 left to play in the third. It's Texas Wesleyan 47, Panhandle State 33.
PTCI's dynamic duo is here to save the day. We all like to save money, right? These superheroes are here to help you save when you combine PTCI cell and internet. With the dynamic duo, you can get 50 meg internet for $65 a month for life. Need more speed? For only $10 more a month, you can double the speed to 100 meg. Call 800-562-2556 or go to ptci.net for details.
Services not available in all areas. Numbers switch standby.
Texas Wesleyan ball with the timeout. Winkfield with the ball. Aggies looking to trap. Ball down low to Nguachu. Ball rims out. Rebounded though on the backside by Coy. Winkfield for 3. No good. Ball tipped around. Coy saves it from going out of bounds. Worley with it now up top. Drives in the lane. Puts up the floater. It's good. 49-33. Moya Demures leaves it outside. McCaskill open for 3. Out the front of the rim. Choate there for the rebound. Puts the shot back up in the lane. No good. Winkfield with the rebound. Puts up a wild shot. And the foul is going to be called on Rodriguez. That'll be her second. Team second of the quarter. As Brigham checks back in for Texas Wesleyan, and Audrain and Morgan check in for the Aggies. Winkfield makes it a 51-33 game. Gaskell gives it off to Audrain. Now to Morgan. Morgan gets a screen from Bennett. Picks up her dribble a little too quick. Morgan drives the block, puts up the shot. It's blocked. Brigham over to Winkfield. Back to Brigham. Pulls up the shot. No good. But Coy there for the rebound. Skip pass over to Winkfield. Drives to the block, puts it off the glass. No good. Rebounded though by Coy, who lays it up. No good, but she's fouled. Foul will be called on Bennett. Laporle returns to the game for Panhandle. That's the team's third foul of the quarter. Coy makes the first. .5:19 left here in the half. Lane violation, I should say. Ball goes back over to the Aggies. Morgan brings it up. Gets the screen from Leporel. Now over to Audrain. Dumps it inside to Leporel. Spins in the lane. Banks it off the glass. Sent in. 52-35. 5 left to play in the third. Gleason with it. Gets the screen from Coy. Kicks it outside. Winkfield outside to Worley. She banks that one in, or it dribbled inside the rim, I guess you should say. It's a 20-point game now with 4.5 left in the third. Audrain with the ball. Gives it to Choate, baseline. She'll pull up, too strong. Rebound on the backside by Coy. Long pass ahead, Brigham. Nice transition offense. Makes it 57-35. Morgan leaves it for Leporel. Leporel tries to get it back to her. Ball out of bounds back to Texas Wesleyan. Gonzalez checks back in for the Aggies. And a freshman number 21, Shelby Salter, checks in for the first time for the Lady Rams. Salter out of Robinson, Texas. 5'8" guard. High post to Coy. She's going to be called for the travel. Moya Demures checks back in for the Aggies. Morgan brings it up. Dumps it inside to Leporel. And she draws the foul on Coy. That will be number 2 on Coy.
That one's going to be held on number 10 for Coy. That'll be her second personal foul. The Wicked will go off to the line to shoot for the Aggies.
Leporel misses the first. She's a 67% free throw shooter. 3:30 left here in the third. Gets the second to drop in. Ungwachu checks back in for the Rams.
Hey, no, 13. 13.
Texas Wesleyan with the ball and a 21-point lead. That pass knocked away by Audrain. Moya Demures with it. Drives all the way to the hoop and a hard collision. She's going to be called for the charge. That will be her third. We've got a timeout on the floor. 3:12 left to play in the third. Texas Wesleyan 57, Panhandle State 36.
The year 2020, and I'm thinking this should be a time to really focus on what's important, family. We here at PTCI feel the same way. Even if you have family on the other side of the world, you should be able to communicate with them. PTCI high-speed internet allows you to do just that. And remember, PTCI is local and will continue to make the best technology available in the Panhandle area, so you can stay in touch with your loved ones everywhere. Call 800-562-2556 or go to ptci.net for more details.
Services not available in all areas. Some restrictions may apply.
Walls with it. Down pass back into the corner. Now at the high post to Walls. Puts up the shot. No good. Moya Demures chases down the rebound. Up to Morgan, now to Gonzalez, who looks to go baseline. Puts up the shot, it's short. Walls saves it from going out of bounds for Texas Wesleyan. And then a turnover on a double dribble on Salter. Rodriguez checks back in. Morgan tried to pass it inside, but Wingfield jumps up and intercepts it all the way to the hoop at the other end, lays it in. 59-36 now the score. Rodriguez quickly back the other way for the Aggies. Now back to Morgan, who drives in the lane. Her shot is blocked by Ungwachu. Up at the other end, it's up and good by Worley. We've got a timeout on the floor. 2:10 left to play, third quarter. 61-36, Texas Wesleyan leads Panhandle State.
The year 2020, and I'm thinking this should be a time to really focus on what's important, family. We here at PTCI feel the same way. Even if you have family on the other side of the world, you should be able to communicate with them. PTCI high-speed internet allows you to do just that. And remember, PTCI is local and will continue to make the best technology available in the Panhandle area, so you can stay in touch with your loved ones everywhere. Call 800-562-2556 or go to ptci.net for more details.
Services not available in all areas. Some restrictions apply.
Oh, Aggie ball out of the timeout. Morgan brings it up. Ball tipped away from Gonzalez. Audrain there to grab the loose ball, though. She loses it momentarily. Gonzalez picks it up, drives, dumps it over to Leporo, who can't handle the pass. That one intercepted by Worley. Into the corner, Walls puts up the three, leaves it short. Audrain with the rebound. Morgan races up, free throw line, gets it off to Audrain, who drives to the hoop, off the glass, leaves it short. All rebounded by Worley. Into the game for the first time today at that timeout was number 1, a 5'2" sophomore guard from Fort Worth, Texas, Leah Millage Twine for the Rams. Ball down low, and Guachu kicks it back up top. 3 on the shot clock, 2 now. Puts up a shot at the last moment, no good. Leporo with the rebound. Quick pass to Morgan, who races ahead. Audrain open on the wing for 3. She drains it. Audrain with her first points of the second half. She's got 12 now. 35 seconds left in the half. Pass tipped by Morgan. Rodriguez picks up the loose ball. Under 30 seconds left to play in the third. Gonzalez with it now. Brings it back up top to Morgan. Audrain looks to drive. Baseline shot. Gets it to roll in. 61-41 now the score. 15 seconds left in the half. Worley with it. 10 seconds now. He gets the screen from Ungwachu. 4 seconds. Ball to Walls, puts up the 3, no good. Morgan with the rebound, and we head to the fourth quarter. It's Texas Wesleyan 61, Panhandle State 41.
PTCI's dynamic duo is here to save the day. We all like to save money, right? These superheroes are here to help you save when you combine PTCI cell and internet. With the dynamic duo, you can get 50 meg internet for $65 a month for life. Need more speed? For only $10 more a month, you can double the speed to 100 meg. Call 800-562-2556 or go to ptci.net for details.
Service is not available in all areas. Some restrictions may apply.
So as we start this fourth quarter, Aggies shot 5 of 17 from the field, was 29%, 2 of 4 from three-point range in that third quarter. Texas Wesleyan was 8 of 21 for 38% and 1 of 5 from three-point range. 4 of 4 at the line. They've got 4 in double figures. Ball knocked away. Hayes with it now, and a foul is going to be called on Nguachu, who looks a little gimpy, but looks okay now. That will be her third foul. Team's first foul of the quarter. Shea Audrain leads the Lady Aggies with 14 points. Cassia McCaskill has 8. Spin in the lane by Gonzalez, puts up the shot. Looked like she was a little indecisive whether to pass to Hayes or shoot it. And ball just went wide of the hoop. Kayla Coy is the leading scorer for the Rams with 14. Winkfield and Gleason each with 11. Dump down inside to Nguachu, who puts it off the glass and in. Long pass ahead from Morgan to Hayes, can't chase it down. Ball turned back over to the Rams. (33-22) rebounding advantage for Texas Wesleyan as well. Nguachu with the high post, takes it to the block, no good. Good defense there by Hayes, hands it off to Morgan. Long pass ahead to Rodriguez, drives to the hoop and can't quite get it to drop in. Ball stolen away by Morgan though. Ball kicked out of bounds by Worley. Moya Demures and Bennett check into the game. We've got another timeout on the floor. 8:38 left to play. 63-41, Texas Wesleyan leads Panhandle State.
The year 2020, and I'm thinking this should be a time to really focus on what's important, family. We here at PTCI feel the same way. Even if you have family on the other side of the world, you should be able to communicate with them. PTCI high-speed internet allows you to do just that. And remember, PTCI is local and will continue to make the best technology available in the Panhandle area, so you can stay in touch with your loved ones everywhere. Call 800-562-2556 or go to ptci.net for more details.
Service is not available in all areas. Some restrictions may apply.
Also checking into the game for the Aggies, Choate comes in at the break as well. Audrain outside to Choate. She'll put up the running three. Drains it. 63-44. Choate was over 3 from three-point range before that one. Here comes Moya Demures with it. Pass up to Gonzalez. Now back to Moya Demures. Over to Choate in the corner. Moya Demir spins in the lane outside to Gonzalez. She steps in the lane, can't get that one to crawl in. Rebounded by Ngwachu. Now Walls with it out front. All dumped inside. Bennett taps that one away. They'll say last touch by the Lady Rams. McCaskill returns to the game for the Aggies. Winkfield, Coy, as well as Brigham back in for the Rams. 7.5 left to play. And Moya Demir is going to be called for the travel. Ball back over to Texas Wesleyan. Those are the kind of things the Aggies have to avoid, just unforced errors. They, after 3 quarters, had 22 turnovers compared to just 14 for the Rams. And a travel going to be called there on Worley.
41, keep your dribble.
Wade Demers lets that one roll as far as possible. Now to McCaskill. Leaves it for Choate. 3 from the wing. No good. Audrain tried to get that rebound, but knocked over to Coy. Gleason for 3. She drains it. McCaskill with the drive. Pulls up, leaves it short. Rebounded by Coy. All the way up ahead. Worley lays it up and in. 68-44 now the score. Moya Demir spins in the lane. Back to her left, and nice move. Lays it in. 68-46. Ball over to Coy. Saved that one from going out of bounds. Worley now over to Winkfield. Brigham with the drive, and she'll be called for the offensive foul. That's her first. Team's second.
Brigham, be her first personal foul. Second team foul on the Rams.
Audrain baseline drive, lays it up and in off the glass. 68-48 now. 5.5 left to play. Drive to the basket, laid up and in by Gleason. Drive to the hoop by Moya Demers, too strong. Coy with the rebound. Winkfield all the way across the lane, lays it up and in. Will be Worley with that basket. 72-48. That pass knocked out of bounds. It will stay with the Aggies. Now checking in, the 6-foot freshman forward from Wildorado, Texas, number 20, Skylar Clevenger. Choate with it. Now back to McCaskill. Drives in the lane, puts up the hook, no good. Rebounded by Worley. Winkfield will bring it back out top. They'll try to run some shot clock every time they've got possession now, I think. Brigham now back to Wingfield, now into Coy, who spins left-handed. Nice move. 74-48 now the score. Just over 4 minutes left. Lady Aggies will head out on the road next week. Warrior Demers has it knocked out from behind by Brigham. They'll head to downstate as Gonzalez checks back in. Next Thursday night, they'll take on Mid-America Christian University there in Oklahoma City, and then head over to take on University of Science and Arts of Oklahoma, which is over near the Lawton area. Mid-America receiving votes in the recent NAIA poll. McCaskill sinks the basket, draws the foul, so she'll go to line for the and one. That one on Gleason. That will be her second, team's third foul of the quarter. Can't convert it, ball loose. Coy comes away with the rebound. Quick pass up ahead to Brigham. Gleason off the glass, no good. Ball tipped around. Audrain comes away with the rebound. Audrain went to spin, ball out of bounds, back over to Texas Wesleyan. Next time the Aggies will be home is the following week, the 13th and the 15th of February. They will host Langston at 6 o'clock on Thursday night. And then on Saturday at 1 o'clock, they'll host Central Christian University. Ten on the shot clock. Coy with it, splits the defenders, puts it off the glass. It drops in, and she's fouled. She'll go to the line for one. That foul going to be on Moya Demers, her fourth. Team's first of the quarter. 3:08 left to play. Coy converts. 77-50 now the score. Now Gonzalez with it. Drives to the block, puts it off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Coy. Quick pass over to Wingfield. To the corner, now back out top to Gleason. Gonzalez kicks it over to Audrain. Now to McCaskill. She'll drive in the lane all the way to the hoop. Banks it in for the basket. 77-52, under 2.5 left to play. Timeout on the court just for a couple of substitutions as Millage Twine checks into the game, and also Salter.
Called by the Rams. Get more lines to the bench. Will hit the floor. Come up about 20 minutes after this contest finishes up.
2:12 left in the contest. Coy in the lane, back outside. Drive to the hoop and put up and in by Winkfield. 79-52. Moya Demers steps in the lane. Can't get it to drop in. Brigham with the rebound. Back the other way. Guarded there by McCaskill. To the block, no good. Last touch by Clevenger, so ball will stay with Texas Wesleyan. 1:29 on the clock. Don't forget to stick around. We will talk to Lady Aggies head coach Victor Esparza after the game. Get his thoughts on today's game and also upcoming games. That one laid up and in just before the shot clock ran out by Brigham. 81-52 now the score. 1 minute left to play. McCaskill with the move in the lane, can't get it to lay in there. Rebounded by Coy. Wingfield holds it outside. Now over to Coy. Millage Twine with it. Brigham pass over to Salter. Shot clock at 7. Coy now with it. Back outside. Millage Twine drives to the hoop. No good. Clevenger with the rebound. McCaskill spins out top, drives in the lane, kicks it across to Clevenger, off the glass, puts it up and in. 81-54. 12 seconds left, and that should be it. As Wingfield will walk it across, the final seconds will tick off. And Texas Wesleyan has defeated the Panhandle State Lady Aggies 81-54. Lady Aggies dropped to 5-16 on the season and 0-12 over in the Sooner Athletic Conference. Stick around here in just a moment. We'll talk to head coach Victor Esparza.
PTCI's dynamic duo is here to save the day. We all like to save money, right? These superheroes are here to help you save when you combine PTCI cell and internet. With the dynamic duo, you can get 50 meg internet for $65 a month for life. Need more speed? For only $10 more a month, you can double the speed to 100 meg. Call 800-562-2556 or go to ptci.net for details.
Services not available in all areas. Numbers switch standby.
The year 2020, and I'm thinking this should be a time to really focus on what's important, family. We here at PTCI feel the same way. Even if you have family on the other side of the world, you should be able to communicate with them. PTCI high-speed internet allows you to do just that. And remember, PTCI is local and will continue to make the best technology available in the Panhandle area, so you can stay in touch with your loved ones everywhere. Call 800-562-2556 or go to ptci.net for more details.
Services not available in all areas. Numbers switch standby.
PTCI's dynamic duo is here to save the day. We all like to save money, right? These superheroes are here to help you save when you combine PTCI cell and internet. With the dynamic duo, you can get 50 meg internet for $65 a month for life. Need more speed? For only $10 more a month, you can double the speed to 100 meg. Call 800-562-2556 or go to ptci.net for details.
Services not available in all areas. Numbers switch standby.
the year 2020, and I'm thinking this should be a time to really focus on what's important, family. We here at PTCI feel the same way. Even if you have family on the other side of the world, you should be able to communicate with them. PTCI high-speed internet allows you to do just that. And remember, PTCI is local and will continue to make the best technology available in the Panhandle area, so you can stay in touch with your loved ones everywhere. Call 800-562-2556 or go to ptci.net for more details.
Service not available in all areas. Demonstration stand by.
PTCI's dynamic duo is here to save the day. We all like to save money, right? These superheroes are here to help you save when you combine PTCI cell and internet. With the dynamic duo, you can get 50 meg internet for $65 a month for life. Need more speed? For only $10 more a month, you can double the speed to 100 meg. Call 800-562-2556 or go to ptci.net for details.
Services not available in all areas. Some restrictions apply.
And we welcome you back to Anchor D Arena on the campus of Oklahoma Panhandle State University in Goodwell, Oklahoma. We are now ready for the men's action as the Texas Wesleyan Rams get ready to take on your Oklahoma Panhandle State University Aggies. Texas Wesleyan comes into this one with a 15-5 overall record, 8-3 in the Sooner Athletic Conference. That's good enough for third. Aggies struggling this year at coming in 4-15 overall and 0-11 in the Sooner Athletic Conference. And of course, head coach Mark Laird in his first season with assistant Isaiah Carson. Both came over from Southwestern Christian. But almost a whole new team, really only two or three players that returned from last year's team, and absolutely no starters that returned. So we will go ahead and give you the starting lineups. First, we will start from the visitors from Texas Wesleyan. a 6'7", 215-pound junior forward from San Antonio, Texas, number 2, Lamont Simmons. A 6'4", 180-pound senior guard from Lansing, Kansas, number 3, Sam Lorenzen. A 6 foot, 150-pound sophomore guard from Fort Worth, Texas, number 10, Peyton Sally. A 6'1", 187-pound junior guard from Houston, Texas, number 12, Devon Berry. A 6'9", 205-pound junior forward from Mansfield, Texas, number 32, Sebastian Karwowski. The Rams are coached by head coach Brennan Shingleton in his 8th year and 18th year at Texas Wesleyan. He is assisted by Matt Garnett, Dwight Coleman, and Brian Wanamaker. And now, the starting lineup for your Oklahoma Panhandle State University Aggies. A 5'10", 170-pound junior guard from Norman, Oklahoma, number 0, DK Sumo. A 5'11", 175-pound junior guard from Norman, Oklahoma, number 1, TC Ellis. A 5'6", 145-pound freshman guard from Edmond, Oklahoma, number 5, Jalen Williams. A 6'6", 215-pound junior forward from Albuquerque, New Mexico, number 22, Daniel Holyfield. And a 6'4", 200-pound sophomore forward from right here in Goodwell, Oklahoma, number 24, Quentin Fankhauser. Aggies are coached by first-year coach Mark Laird. He is assisted by Isaiah Carson. Players the Aggies will have to watch the most for Texas Wesleyan. Number 23, Akeem White, who is not starting, but is their leading scorer with over 15 points a game. Shooting percentage at over 57%. Ball tipped. Texas Wesleyan in the powder blues will have the opening possession. Tried to get in lane. Ellis with the tip and batted out. It will stay with Texas Wesleyan. Looked like it was last touch by Holyfield. High post. Karwowski now back outside. Berry dumps it inside, knocked away by Fankhauser. But Simmons gets it back. 3 on the shot clock. 3 from the corner is good by Sally. 3-0. Rams take the lead. Ellis with the ball on the deep wing. He'll look to go baseline, drops back out, picks up his dribble, able to get it back up top to Sumo, under 10 on the shot clock. Tries to split the defenders. Fadeaway shot on the baseline is good as Sumo shot it over the trees. It's 3-2 Texas Wesleyan. Skip pass over to Sally. And 3 seconds in the lane. Karwowski had stayed in that lane just a little too long. Williams, ball back around the perimeter. Williams on the opposite side, gets a screen from Fankhauser. Now pass to Fankhauser. Back up top to Ellis. Sumo is the leading scorer for the Aggies, out about 13 a game. Bump outside, Williams for 3 with 5 on the shot clock. No good. Holyfield with the reach for the rebound, kicks it out, and the 3 ball from T.C. Ellis puts the Aggies on top 5-3. 2 minutes into this one and a foul outside. They'll call that one on Fankhauser. That'll be his team's first foul. Texas Wesleyan ranked 19th in the latest national poll for NAIA basketball, Division I. Simmons to the hoop, too high off the glass. They'll say there was a foul. That's going to be on Holyfield, his first. So Simmons will go to the line for 2 shots, 2 team fouls. Simmons sinks the first. 17:42 left, first half. Simmons with the second ties it back up at 5 apiece. Ball swings around to Williams. Gets the screen from Holyfield now to Fankhauser. Fankhauser drop step, but took an extra one. That's going to be a travel call back over to Texas Wesleyan. Half-court trap. Lorenzen with it. Now over to Simmons. Dumps it inside. Knocked away by Williams. Races ahead. And a hard foul. No call. Williams knocked to the floor by the contact, but no call. Fankhauser spins at the block, gets it to Holyfield. He'll face up, back outside to Williams. Williams pulls up, rims out. Karwowski with the rebound. Back the other way, it's Lorenzen with it. High post to Karwowski, faces up, dumps it inside. Shot goes up and in, as Barry had Williams on him and had the height advantage, and a violation on the inbounds play. Checking into the game for the Aggies, a 6'5", 180-pound freshman forward from Missouri, Texas, number 4, Austin Chapman. A 6'1", 155-pound freshman guard from Kinta, Oklahoma, number 2, Cameron Ray, and a 6 foot, 170-pound guard from Bridgetown, Barbados, number 15, Brett Williams. Number 13, Joe Cook Green in for Texas Wesleyan. Ball last touched by the Rams. Ball over to the Aggies. Ray leaves it for Jalen Williams. Kick to the corner to Ray. Ray picks up his dribble. Pass knocked out of bounds, though, by Barry. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Ray inbounding the ball, gets it to Brett Williams in the corner. Now back around. Chapman with it. Deep three by Brett Williams, in and out. Cook Green with the rebound, races ahead. Kicks it across, shot at the free throw line, no good. Rebounded, blocked by Holyfield. Brett Williams grabs the loose ball up ahead to Chapman. He's going to be called for the travel. Sumo and Fankhauser check back in. 15:41 on the clock. Cook Green with the ball. Aggies in a 1-3-1 trap. Ball at the high post. Back outside, Cook Green now kicks it to the corner. Now back up top, under 10 to shoot. lays it up and in. That's Barry with the basket. 9-5, Aggies trail. Chapman over to Ray. Ray to Fankhauser, takes it to the hoop, draws the foul. Foul will be called on Akeem White. His first, team's first foul.
First team foul. Fankhauser to the line to shoot.
So Fankhauser at the line. Misses the first. He's a 64% free throw shooter as Jalen Williams and T.C. Ellis back into the game. Fankhauser sinks the second. Timeout on the floor. 15:05 left to play here in the first half. It's 9-6 Texas Wesleyan over OPSU.
PTCI's dynamic duo is here to save the day. We all like to save money, right? These superheroes are here to help you save when you combine PTCI cell and internet. With the dynamic duo, you can get 50 meg internet for $65 a month for life. Need more speed? For only $10 more a month, you can double the speed to 100 meg. Call 800-562-2556 or go to ptci.net for details.
Services not available in all areas. Some restrictions may apply.
So Texas Wesleyan with the ball. Cook Green brings it up. Ball at the high post, dumped it down low to White, and he lays it up and in as they counteract against that trap that the Aggies had used on their last few trips defensively. 11-6 now the score. Ellis over to Chapman in the corner. Ellis to Jalen Williams. Driving lane, kicks it across to Fankhauser, can't handle it. Chapman saves it from going out of bounds. Stepped on the line though, ball back over to Texas Wesleyan as Lorenzen checks back in, also in for the first time, number 5, David Shepard. Holyfield checks back in for the Aggies. Cook Green passes to the high post to Simmons, and a travel call on Shepard, gives it back to the Aggies. DK Sumo comes off the screen from Holyfield, now over to Jalen Williams. And DK Sumo baseline drive draws the foul. That's going to be on Lorenzen. That will be his first, team second foul. So DK Sumo at the line, 64% free throw shooter. Hasn't gotten there a whole lot, only taken 33 so far this season. Misses the first. Gets the second. Score now 11-7 with 13 and a half left to play here in the first half. Lorenzen picked up his dribble, trying to find somewhere to go with it. Shot no good. White had it, but Ellis knocks it away to get the rebound. Knocked away by White, and a foul going to be called on Ellis. That will be his first. Chapman checks back in, also into the game. a 6'4", 175-pound redshirt freshman guard from Texline, Texas, number 14, Tristan Womble. Karwowski checks back in for Texas Wesleyan. That's 3 team fouls on the Aggies. Chapman almost got the steal there. Cook Green passes it down low to White. Puts it up and in, 13-7. And a travel call on Womble. Ball back over to the Rams. Ball back out top, Lorenzen. Now to White, looks to go baseline, spins, puts it up and in. He was over the top of a couple of Aggies there for that basket. 15-7 now the score. Sumo with it. Over to Jalen Williams. Tried to dump it down low to Holyfield. Pass was behind him, out of bounds. Ellis checks in for Sumo. 12:32 left in this first half. Chapman gives it to Holyfield. He faces up, back outside to Chapman. 5 on the shot clock. Jalen Williams, top of the key 3, no good. Bounced off the backboard. Kowalski with the rebound. The attack off the glass by Shepard, no good. Aggies back the other way. Ellis with it. Now he'll back out. Jalen Williams with it now. And a foul is going to be called on Cook Green for the block. That's his first, team's 3rd foul. Fankhauser checks back in, as does Brett Williams. Williams with it. Over to Ellis. 10 on the shot clock. Williams with it in the corner. He's going to be called for the travel. A little bit of a shuffle. And it's, once again, those unforced errors that they've got to get rid of. Cook Green on the wing with it. Picks up his dribble. Guarded tightly there by Williams. And Williams going to be called for the foul. That will be his first. Team's 4th foul. Barry checks in for Texas Wesleyan. 11:36 left on the first half clock. Barry calls out the play from the point. Karwowski dumps it down low to White. No good, but he's fouled. And that is going to be foul number 1 on Chapman. Team's 5th foul. White misses the first. This is really the only part of his game that's not too strong. He's a 50% free throw shooter. Makes the second. What do you know? He shot 50% on that one. Sumo checks back into the game for the Aggies. 16-7 now the lead for the Rams. All around around the perimeter to Sumo. Gets the screen from Fankhauser and Chapman. Goes to the hoop. And a blocking foul will be called. Looks like they'll get Shepard on that one. His first, team's fourth. Sumo sinks the first. Sally comes back in for Texas Wesleyan. Misses the second. White with the rebound. White with it. Tried to get to Karwowski. Knocked out by Chapman. White with it back now to Karwowski, who lays it up and in. On the finger roll, 18-8. Now the lead for Texas Wesleyan. Sumo gets the screen from Fankhauser. Kicks it to Chapman in the corner for three. He drains it over the outstretched arm of White. 18-11 now the score. 10.5 to play. Three-pointer from the corner from Shepard. He answers back for the Rams. Williams kicks outside to Ellis. Saves it from going out of bounds. Ball tipped out, though, by Sally. Jalen Williams checks into the game for the Aggies. Simmons in for Texas Wesleyan.
Simmons, number 2, also back on the floor.
Jalen Williams with it on the right wing. Gets the screen from Chapman. Step back shot from the free throw line, no good. Shepard with the rebound. Midway point here of the first half. Karwowski with it, high post. Now Sally gets the screen from Karwowski. Ball over to Barry. Skip pass in the corner. It's Sally for three, no good. Saved by Karwowski, back outside. New shot clock back to 20. Barry drives, puts it off the glass and in. 23-11 now the score. Fankhauser with the drive off the glass, no good. Rebound goes to Barry. Up ahead to Sally, now back out top to Barry. Picks up his dribble at the high post to Simmons, faces up, puts up the shot in the lane, gets it to drop in, and he draws the foul on Chapman. And that will be number 2 on Chapman. Team's 6th foul. Womble and Holyfield check back in for the Aggies. White and Lorenzen check back in for the Rams. And he converts the and one. 26-11 now the score. Womble over to Sumo. Back out top, Jalen Williams over to Womble. And he's going to be called for his second travel. Both times he's had that, he's hesitating. Simmons down low to White, who dunks it home. 28-11 now the score. Sumo pulls up, hits the shot. 28-13 now the score. Long pass ahead to White. And a foul going to be called on Sumo. His first, team's 7th foul. And that puts Texas Wesleyan in the bonus as Fankhauser checks back in for the Aggies.
Personal foul, 17th foul. Sends White from the line to shoot.
That did not look like a good call. It looked like White was already well on his way to the floor. Misses the and one, rebounded by Fankhauser. Jalen Williams pulls up inside the three-point line for two. 28-15 now. 8 minutes left here in the first half. Simmons with it, puts up the shot, no good. Holyfield with the rebound. Jalen Williams races ahead. Back to Sumo, looked at the three, passes it up, drives in, splits the defenders. No good on the shot, but he does draw the foul. Foul will be on Simmons, his first, 5th team foul. Do want to let you know Aggie softball was in action today as Sumo sinks his first. Cook Green comes back into the game, and also number 4 Marshall Calvin in for the first time for the Rams. But Kaylor Battiest throws a no-hitter in the season opener in the Lady Aggies win. We've got a timeout on the floor. 7:39 left to play first half. 28-17, Aggies trail Texas Western.
The year 2020, and I'm thinking this should be a time to really focus on what's important, family. We here at PTCI feel the same way. Even if you have family on the other side of the world, you should be able to communicate with them. PTCI high-speed internet allows you to do just that. And remember, PTCI is local and will continue to make the best technology available in the Panhandle area, so you can stay in touch with your loved ones everywhere. Call 800-562-2556 or go to ptci.net for more details.
Services not available in all areas. Some restrictions may apply.
I want to say big congratulations goes out to the OPSU softball team with their season opener today. They won at Southwest on a final of 12-0. Big congratulations goes out to pitcher Taylor Baptiste, who threw a double hitter in the season opener. So congratulations to the OPSU softball team.
So at the end of the first quarter, Aggies 5 of 12 from the field, 2 of 5 from three-point range, and 5 of 8 from the free throw line. Texas Wesleyan 11 of 18 from the floor, 61%, 2 of 3 from 3, and 4 of 6 from the line. DK Sumo leading the Aggies with 8 points, dumped down low. White can't handle it, gets it back and lays it up and in though. And that gives White 11 points. He's the leading scorer for the Rams. Sumo down low to Holyfield, and he's fouled by White. That will be White's second foul. Karwowski will come in for White. That's a big deal. I mentioned White, very athletic player, also their leading scorer and leading rebounder. To have him out, Holyfield should have gotten a foul call there as he was shoved from behind, but able to hold on to possession. TC kicks it over to Holyfield. He'll shoot from the free throw line. It's good. 30-19 now with just under 7 to play. Ball around the perimeter, over to Sally. Into the high post, Karwowski puts up the hook shot, no good. Gets the rebound, but he's going to be called for the foul. That's his first. They'll walk to the other end. And it will be Ellis shooting free throws for the Aggies. Ellis 3 for 3 on the season from the line. Hadn't gotten there much, but he's made it count when he has. Drains that one. 6:36 left to play here in the first half. He can get this second one, knock it back down to a single-digit game. And he does. 5 for 5 on the season. Still batting 1,000. Calvin over to Cook Green. Back to Calvin. Now to Karwowski. Puts it up and in over the outstretched hand of Holyfield. 32-21. Ellis with the ball. Splits the defenders. Kicks it over to Sumo. Sumo for 3, no good. And that one hit over the backboard and hit the brace, so that's out of bounds. Chapman checks into the game. 6:04 left to play here in the first half. Calvin over to Green. And a Karwowski. Back to Karwowski. Ball in the corner. Three-pointer is up and good from Lorenzen. 35-21 now the score. Ellis drives in. Steps towards the basket. Nice move. Lays it up and in. Gives a little flex as he passes the TWU bench. Three-pointer from straight away by Lorenzen. No good. Karwowski with the rebound. 10 seconds shot clock. Lorenzo loses control, but tapped out by the Aggie defender. It looked like Sumo maybe got a hand on that one. Inside to Karwowski. 3 on the shot clock and blocked. Holyfield sends that one out. They said 1 second on the shot clock. Oh, and now they've got it. I'm trying to help him out there. Passed into Kwasi, tipped out by Holyfield, out to Jalen Williams. Ellis pulls up, no good. Shepard with the rebound. Quickly back the other way to Karwowski inside. And a foul going to be called on Ellis. That'll be his second. Team's 8th foul. Ray will check in for Ellis. Fankhauser will check in as well. Shepard back in for the Rams. Karwowski sinks the first. 73% free throw shooter on the season. 4:56 left to play here in the first half. And makes the second as well to make it a 14-point lead over the Aggies. Jalen Williams up to Sumo. Chapman to Ray. Over to Jalen Williams on the opposite side. Sumo pulls up, no good. Karwowski. Cook Green. Now to Calvin. Over the top. Williams saves it from going out of bounds. Drives in, and he'll draw the foul on Sally. That'll be Sally's first. Team's 8th foul. So Williams at the line. It'll be 1-1 for Williams. 56% free throw shooter on the season. Gets that one to drop in. Brett Williams at the scorer's table to check in for the shooter here. Misses the second, rebounded by Karwowski. Sally leaves it for Shepard now to Karwowski. Actually, that was to Calvin, knocked out of bounds by Sumo. Brett Williams comes into the game. Karwowski back over to Cook Green. Pulls up, nothing but net. 39-24 now the score. Sumo switches back right, puts it up and under Karwowski after the screen by Fankhauser. Fantastic take to the basket. 39-26 now the score. All dumped inside to Cook Green. Chapman with the block and a late call on the foul. Actually, they'll call that on Ray. His first foul, team's 9th. Williams, Holyfield check back into the game. 3:33 left to play here in the half. In and out on Cook Green's free throw. Williams lost it for a second, Calvin, but got it back. Chapman for three from the corner, no good. Rebound by Karwowski. Cook Green with it now, ball tipped away by Sumo. Jalen Williams had it momentarily, but couldn't get it away for good. And that one put up and in by Calvin for the Rams. 42-26 now the score, under 3 left in the half. Fankhauser. Simmons checks into the game. All back up top, now on the right wing. Back outside, three-pointer by Sally. He's got a couple of those. And it's 45-26 now, 2.5 to play. Sumo with the ball. Slips on the floor. They're calling for the travel. Went to plant that left foot. The ground just came out from underneath him as Ray checks back in for Fankhauser. Sally, another three. No good this time. Holyfield with the rebound. Quick outlet pass to Williams. Williams dives inside and he's going to be called for the travel as Simmons was able to get defensive position. Forced the turnover. Shot put up from the wing, no good. Williams with the rebound. That miss was from Shepard. Up ahead to Sumo. Chapman puts up the shot from the free throw line, no good. Holyfield with the follow-up. 45-28 now, minute and a half left in the first. Cook Green. Back over to Shepard. High post, kicks baseline. Now back out top. Ball poked away. Chapman passes it ahead to Williams. And then it's tipped away by Shepard. Cook Green with it. Outside to Shepard. He'll drive in the lane. Leaves it underneath. And a foul is going to be called on Holyfield.
Foul is going to be called on number 2, Cameron Ray, his second.
I'll actually call that on
Simmons will be at the line.
Ray, his second foul. Team's 10th foul, so double bonus the rest of the way. Simmons at the line. He makes the first. Brett Williams, Fankhauser check back into the game for the Aggies. 54.2 left to play here in the first half. And he makes it. 47-28 now, the lead for the Rams. Sumo pulls up. He's fouled from behind. That's going to be on Sally, his second.
Foul is going to be called on number 10, Sally, that will be his second. DJ Simmons heads to the line.
So Sumo back at the line. Leading scorer for the Aggies today is he's got 12 right now. Makes that free throw. .1 left in the first half. And gets the second as well. 47-30. Trap. Pass caught by Simmons to keep possession. There's a drive, ball outside. Lorenzen for three. He drains it. 50-30 now the score. Time for one more possession. 12 seconds on the clock. Over to Fankhauser. Back to Williams. Now to Sumo. 5 seconds. Pulls up free throw line. No good. Rebounded Texas Wesleyan, and that is the half. Texas Wesleyan leads Panhandle State 50-30. We'll be back with the second half.
It's the year 2020, and I'm thinking this should be a time to really focus on what's important, family. We here at PTCI feel the same way. Even if you have family on the other side of the world, you should be able to communicate with them. PTCI high-speed internet allows you to do just that. And remember, PTCI is local and will continue to make the best technology available in the Panhandle area, so you can stay in touch with your loved ones everywhere. Call 800-562-2556 or go to ptci.net for more details.
Services not available in all areas. Number 6 stand by.
PTCI's dynamic duo is here to save the day. We all like to save money, right? These superheroes are here to help you save when you combine PTCI cell and internet. With the dynamic duo, you can get 50 meg internet for $65 a month for life. For only $10 more a month, you can double the speed to 100 meg. Call 800-562-2556 or go to ptci.net for details.
Services not available in all areas. Number 6 stand by.
year 2020, and I'm thinking this should be a time to really focus on what's important, family. We here at PTCI feel the same way. Even if you have family on the other side of the world, you should be able to communicate with them. PTCI high-speed internet allows you to do just that. And remember, PTCI is local and will continue to make the best technology available in the Panhandle area, so you can stay in touch with your loved ones everywhere. Call 800-562-2556 or go to ptci.net for more details.
Services not available in all areas. Numbers which stand by.
And we are back with the second half. Aggies trailing by 20 to Texas Wesleyan. Here's some of the first half stats. The Aggies were 9 of 22 from the field for just 41%, 2 of 7 from 3 for only 29%, and 10 of 14 at the line, shooting 71. Texas Wesleyan, 18 of 31 from the field for 58%, 5 of 10 from 3 for 50%, and 9 of 12 from the line for 75%. Aggies were out rebounded 15-11 and had 11 turnovers compared to only 8. Also a big key stat, big difference. Texas Wesleyan with 15 assists to only 4 for the Aggies. Individually for the Aggies, DK Sumo with 12 points on 3 of 6 shooting from the field and 6 of 8 shooting from the line. TC Ellis with 7 points. Holyfield with 4, and Jalen Williams with 3. For Texas Wesleyan, very even scoring. It was White off the bench with 11 to lead the way. He was 5 of 6 from the field. And Simmons had 7. And then Lorenzen, Sally, and Barry, as well as Karwowski, each had 6. Total of 9 different Rams scored in that first half. So both teams back out on the floor. Aggies will have the ball to start the second half. It will be Fankhauser who will inbound the ball to Williams. A little bit of a half-court trap. Williams splits the defenders, picks up his dribble though. Back outside to Sumo. Sumo with the drive, kicks over to Ellis. And Ellis going to be called for the travel. Ball back over to the Rams. Sally with it. Hands it off to Barry. Simmons tried to get it inside to Karwowski. Pass too strong. Ellis back the other way. And it's blocked. Gets it outside to Williams. Puts it up in the lane, and a foul as Holyfield went up for the rebound. That foul is going to be on Barry. That'll be his first. Williams with it on the wing. Now over to Sumo. Looks inside at Holyfield, dribbles in, picks up his dribble, back outside. Around the perimeter to Ellis, 5 on the shot clock. Now to Sumo, pulls up for a prayer of a 3, and a shot clock violation. Ball back over to the Rams. Baseline drive shot partially blocked by Fankhauser. Up ahead to Sumo. Euro steps and lays it up in right-handed. 50-32. First points of the second half for either team. Quickly back the other way. 3-pointers up by Lorenzen. No good. Rebounded though by Barry. Karwowski dumps it down low to Simmons. Ball loose. Jalen Williams comes away with it up to Sumo. Puts it up. No, can't get the shot to go, but he does draw the foul. Foul is going to be on Barry. His second, as he's picked up 2 quick ones here to start the second half. So Sumo back at the line. As you mentioned earlier, he's 6 of 8 from the line today. Make that 7 of 9 as White checks back in. Brennan Shingleton, the head coach for Texas Wesleyan, mentioned he was in his 8th season. They won the national title back in 2017. And Sumo sinks the second, so he's been great from the line today. 8 of 10. White kicks to the corner, pass way too hard for Lorenzen to get to. We've got a timeout on the floor. 18:06 left. 50-34, Aggies trail.
PTCI's dynamic duo is here to save the day. We all like to save money, right? These superheroes are here to help you save when you combine PTCI cell and internet. With the dynamic duo, you can get 50 meg internet for $65 a month for life. Need more speed? For only $10 more a month, you can double the speed to 100 meg. Call 800-562-2556 or go to ptci.net for details.
Service is not available in all areas. Some restrictions may apply.
Out of the timeout, Fankhauser gets it into Williams. Guarded closely there by Barry. Sumo. Back to Williams, down to Holyfield, faces up. Puts up the jumper, baseline, no good. Rebounded by White. Karwowski with it. Knocked away from behind by Williams. Fankhauser picks up the loose ball up to Sumo. Euro steps in the lane, puts up the floater, no good. And a foul is called on Holyfield. His second. Aggies have stepped up their defense pretty good early on in this second half, as they have not allowed a point yet by Texas Wesleyan. White steps in the lane, puts up the hook, no good. Fankhauser with the rebound. Quick outlet pass up to Sumo, who drives in the lane, puts up the shot, gets it to drop. Lorenzen with the fake there, tried to draw the charge. Ellis with the tip. That went out of bounds, back over to the Aggies. 50-36 now the score. Lorenzen called for a foul. Oh, a flop warning called on Lorenzen, which he definitely did earlier. And Sumo went on that last finger roll shot. He was already falling to the ground, and I don't think Sumo ever touched him whatsoever. So Sumo with the ball again, drives, tried to kick across. And the foul called on Sumo now for the charge. Karwowski with it. And a foul called on Holyfield. That will be his third as Chapman comes back into the game. He'll come in for Sumo. Cook, Green. And Ray checks back in as well for the Aggies. As Holyfield will have to come out with 3 fouls, 3 team fouls as well. White will hand it off to Sally. Ball into the corner, now back to the wing. Ball tipped out of bounds by Ellis. And Brett Williams comes back into the game. top, Barry with it. Sally inside to White, and a foul on the floor. That's going to be on Fankhauser. That'll be his second. Team's fourth foul. 16-14 left to play. Ball inbounded to White, and a foul on the floor as well. Again, this time on Williams, his second on the bump of White. Team's fifth foul already. Just 4 minutes into this one. And now Fankhauser going to be called for another. That's his third. Team sixth foul, so the next foul, and Texas Wesleyan is going to already be in the bonus here in the second half. And an offensive foul called now on White. That'll be his third. Sumo and Womble check back into the game. Karwowski will check back in for the Rams. Brett Williams looks to go baseline, kicks it across. Womble for three. He drains it. And the Aggies have cut a 20-point halftime lead down to 11. All the way to the hoop, lays it up and in. And the foul. That will go on Chapman, his third. Aggies are going to be facing some foul trouble here as they've got three players with three and three more with two right now. 15:50 still to play. It's Davin Berry at the line for the and one free throw. Can't get it to roll in. Womble with the rebound. Quick outlet pass up to Williams. Chapman to Sumo. Williams had it knocked out of his hands by Lorenzen. It will stay Aggie ball as Ellis and Holyfield check back in. Ball into Holyfield, and he's fouled from behind. Karwowski will be called for the foul. His second foul. Shepard checks back in. Ball into Ellis in the corner. Guarded tightly there by Sally. Skip pass over to Womble. Drives in, kicks out. Williams for three. He drains it. 52-42. The Aggies have cut that 20-point halftime lead in half in just 5 minutes of this second half. Long three by Sally, no good. Rebounded on the backside by Karwowski. Back out top to Cook Green. Barry back out top to Cook Green. Batted away by Holyfield. Ellis with it in the lane, and it's blocked by Shepard. Aggies ball. Williams with it on the deep wing. Holyfield wanted it in there. Now Sumo gives it to Holyfield at the free throw line. That one rolls in, and the lead is cut to 8. And we've got a timeout on the floor. Aggies with a great comeback to start this second half. 14:40 left. It's 52-44. Aggies trail.
The year 2020, and I'm thinking this should be a time to really focus on what's important, family. We here at PTCI feel the same way. Even if you have family on the other side of the world, you should be able to communicate with them. PTCI high-speed internet allows you to do just that. And remember, PTCI is local and will continue to make the best technology available in the Panhandle area, so you can stay in touch with your loved ones everywhere. Call 800-562-2556 or go to ptci.net for more details.
Services not available in all areas. Some restrictions may apply.
So out of the timeout, Aggies set up with a little full court trapping defense. Cook Green back over to Barry, and a travel call, another turnover back to the Aggies. And Jalen Williams will come back in for Brett Williams. Aggies on a 14-2 run to start this second half. Ellis steps in lane, leaves it for Holyfield. And an offensive foul is going to be called on Holyfield. Karwoski got set up, and that is going to be number 4 on Holyfield. Fankhauser will check in for Holyfield. Barry over to Karwoski. Shepard loses it. Sumo with it now. Races in the lane over to Fankhauser. Back outside to Ellis. Now with Fankhauser, gives it back to Ellis. Kicks it to Womble in the corner. He spins baseline side, can't get it to drop in. Shepard with it now, back the other way. Cook Green has it taken away by Williams. Got it back though. Shepard for 3 from the corner, and he drains it. 55-44. As we're back to a double-digit lead for the Rams. Sumo picks up his dribble. Back outside to Womble. Womble spins, puts up the shot. It leaves it short. Rebounded by Shepard. Sally for 3 from the corner. Long rebound grab by Sumo. Shot blocked by Sally from the side. Ball will stay with the Aggies. Chapman checks back in for the Aggies, and Lorenzen back in for the Rams. .50 left to play. 11-point lead for the Rams. It was a 20-point game at the half. Ball into Fankhauser. Fakes, takes it up, and draws the foul on Kowalski. That will be his 3rd. And Fankhauser heads to the line for 2 shots. Fankhauser, a 64% free throw shooter on the season. Fankhauser sinks the first. White and Calvin check back in for the Rams. And gets the shooter's touch on the second one. 55-46, back to a single-digit lead. Cook Green over to Calvin, now to White. Leaves it outside for Sally. That one kicked by Chapman. They'll reset the shot clock to 20 on the kick. Calvin to Cook Green. High post, White drives to the basket. Fankhauser's going to be called for the foul. That's going to be number 4 on him.
Now there's going to be called on Fankhauser. That'll be his 4th.
Team's 9th foul. So after this one anymore, it's going to be double bonus for Texas Wesleyan for the last 12 minutes of this game. Womble checking back in as White makes the first free throw. Fankhauser will have to head to the bench as their 2 big men, Holyfield and Fankhauser, both with 4 fouls. Also Chapman. White sinks the free throw again, 57-46. Chapman has 3 as well. That one tipped away by Lorenzen. They'll say it went off of Ellis, but it looked like it clearly went off of Lorenzen. White tries to dump it inside. Shot up high off the backboard by Calvin, gets it to drop in. 59-46. Ellis with the drive in the lane, pulls up, leaves it short. Cook Green with the rebound. Dumps it inside to White, poked away by Sumo. Three-pointer is up by Sally, in and out. And that's going to be a foul on White. That's going to be number 4 on White. And they are going to call the technical on White for that toss of the ball. And that is going to be number 5 on White. So their leading scorer. So Ellis at the line to shoot the technical. Drains the first. Leaves the second just a little short. Ellis has got 8 points now. We've got a timeout on the floor. 11:37 left to play. Texas Wesleyan 59, OPSU 47.
PTCI's dynamic duo is here to save the day. We all like to save money, right? These superheroes are here to help you save when you combine PTCI cell and internet. With the dynamic duo, you can get 50 meg internet for $65 a month for life. Need more speed? For only $10 more a month, you can double the speed to 100 meg. Call 800-562-2556 or go to ptci.net for details.
Service is not available in all areas. Some restrictions may apply.
So out of the timeout, Aggies with the ball. Trailing by 12. Williams outside to Chapman. Now Womble. Sumo with it now. Drives all the way to the hoop and lays it in. Beautiful take. And Sumo has 20 on the day now. And it's a 10-point game again and a foul. That will be on Womble. That'll be his first. DK Sumo over here throwing up and down. He didn't touch him. Well, it wasn't, the foul wasn't called on him. So Simmons now at the line for the Rams. Barry will check back in for Texas Wesleyan as Calvin heads to the bench. Second free throw good. 61-49 now the score. That pass, bad pass there by Chapman. Tried to get it to Ellis, but had Lorenzen right in the way of that one. And that one blocked by Womble, but a foul before that is going to be called on Chapman, and that's going to be his fourth. The Aggies' three tallest players they have available, all with 4 fouls. That's going to be trouble. Chapman doesn't play much inside on the offensive end, but at the defensive end, he's definitely down in the post. First free throw is good as Fankhauser and Ray check back in. Barry shoots the second. It's good. He's got 10 points now. Second Ram in double figures. The other one, White, he's on the bench for the rest of the game. He had 13. Ellis with the drive, kicks to the corner to Williams. He'll drive baseline, kicks out into Ray. Now Ellis with another drive. Jalen Williams puts it the floater in the lane, gets it to go. Beautiful touch on that one. 63-51, 10.5 to play. Sally with the ball. Back outside to Lorenzen, back to Sally. And leaves it there for Simmons, who lays it up and in. 65-51. Ellis. Now to Fankhauser over to Ray. Sumo gets the screen from Fankhauser, drives and kicks to the corner. Now to Williams on the wing. 3! 65-54. They cut it back down to 11. 9:40 left to play. Sally for 3 from the corner. He drops it in. 68-54 now. Williams to Ray. I haven't seen Ray take a 3 today. He's a 41% shooter on the season from three-point range. Williams 3, no good. Cook Green with the rebound, brings it on up. Three-pointer, leaves it for Simmons. And they're going to call the foul on Sumo. That'll be his third. So Texas Wesleyan in double bonus, so first free throw from Simmons is good. Brett Williams checks back in for the Aggies. And David Shepard back in for the Rams. 8:59 left to play. And can't get the second. Ellis with the rebound. He'll leave it for Williams. And Jalen Williams gets a screen from Fankhauser. Back outside to Ellis. Up underneath, kicks it to the corner to Ray, but he's going to be called for the travel. Cook Green pulls up for three, no good. Rebounded by Jalen Williams. Brett Williams with the ball now. Over to Ellis. Screen from Fankhauser. He'll look to drive to the block. And an offensive foul called on Ellis, his third. Simmons with the ball out top. Over to Lorenzen. And that's going to be a travel call on Barry as Womble, Sumo, and Chapman all check back in. .7:49 left to play. Ball into Brett Williams. Guarded tightly there by Shepard. Sumo with the ball, gets a screen. Looks to drive. And he draws the contact. That's going to be on Green. That's number 2. Team's 7th foul. So the 1-and-1.
Sumo will be at the line.
Sumo gets the shooter's roll on that as Karwoski checks back in for the Rams. Sumo now 9 of 11 from the line. 7:37 left to play. Make that 10 of 12. He's got 22 as Sally checks back in for the Rams. Lorenzen gives it to Karwoski. Tries to get the handoff to Barry, but he'll give it to Sally. Back to Karwoski. Gets a putback. They drop in. 71-56. Brett Williams up ahead to Ray in the corner. Skip pass over to Chapman. He'll pull up for three. Can't get it to go. Rebound on the backside by Lorenzen. Push ahead to Sally. Now over to Barry. Pass inside to Karwoski. Womble goes up to defend, and he'll be called for the foul. That'll be number 2 on him, and Karwoski will go to the line for 2 shots. Karwoski sinks the first as Ellis checks back into the game. .6:51 left to play. And Karwoski sinks them both. Jalen Williams checks back in. Karwoski now with 9 points. Very even scoring for Texas Wesleyan. Kick out, Womble with it now, looks to drive. Banks it off the side there, that's good. 73-58 now the score. Three-pointer up by Sally, no good. Rebound by Womble. That ball bounces off of him and out of bounds. So we'll stay with the Rams. .6:21 left. Drive, kick outside, ball in the corner. Now Sally with the floater, no good. Karwoski with the rebound and the putback, and just the height advantage. 6'9" against 6'4" in there, just couldn't make up the difference. Sumo behind the back, goes up, and he's fouled. That's going to be on Sally. That'll be his third. Team's 8th foul. So Sumo back at the line. They use that one a little short. Fankhauser checks back into the game for Womble. Does get the second. 10 of 13 on the day. Actually, 11 of 14 on the day. He's got 23 points. Ball loose on the floor. Sally gets it back. The drive, kick outside. Another drive, no good. Karwoski blocked from behind by Chapman. Almost fell out of bounds, got it up to Williams, bumped out from behind though. Saved from going out of bounds by Sally. Up to Barry. He gets it up to Lorenzen. And now the Rams will set their offense. Shepard back up top, Sally. And now back to Barry. Kicks the corner, Shepard for three. He drains it. After a hard-fought comeback by the Aggies, now it's back up to a 19-point lead for the Rams. Jalen Williams, his shot blocked by Karwoski. 10 going to be called for the foul. That'll be Sally. That will be his third. That's actually his fourth, team's 9th foul. Jalen Williams at the line to shoot free throws. He makes the first. Cook Green returns to the game for the Rams. .458 left to play. Second one good as well. Timeout on the floor. 4:58 left to play. It's Texas Wesleyan 78, Panhandle State 61.
Guys, Dynamic Duo is here to save the day. We all like to save money, right? These superheroes are here to help you save when you combine PTCI cell and internet. With the Dynamic Duo, you can get 50 meg internet for $65 a month for life. Need more speed? For only $10 more a month, you can double the speed to 100 meg. Call 800-562-2556 or go to ptci.net for details.
Services not available in all areas. Some restrictions apply.
Aggies back out on the floor. This next week, they will head back out on the road as they will take on Thursday night, the 6th. They'll take on the number 2 ranked team in the nation, the Mid-America Christian University of Angels. And then Saturday, the 8th, scheduled for 3:45, they will take on USAO, the Drovers. Texas Wesleyan, don't know if I mentioned earlier, they're ranked 19th in the country. And there are no off nights in the Sooner Athletic Conference. Every night is a tough battle. Beautiful up and under by Barry. He lays it in on the backside, and it's 80-61. Chapman over to Jalen Williams, gets the screen from Fankhauser. Outside to Sumo, goes baseline, up and underneath. Too strong. Fankhauser there for the rebound. Had it knocked away, though, by Shepard. Long pass ahead. Lorenzen chases it down, banks it in for the basket. 82-61. So, Aggies' comeback has been completely erased. They came out with that 14-2 run to start the second half. But Texas Wesleyan has definitely answered. Williams lays it off the glass. 81-63. 3:45 left to play. Spin and a drive, kick to the corner. Fankhauser knocks that one away. Cook Green able to get it back. Pass intercepted by Ellis. He's going to be called for the travel. Brett Williams and Holyfield check into the game for the Aggies. Aggies look to trap. Lorenzen able to get out of it. Three-pointer from the corner, no good. And ball out of bounds. How there was not a foul on that as Cook Green ran into the back of Ellis, but no call. At least it'll be Aggie ball here. 3:02 left to play. Jalen Williams for three from the top of the key, no good. Ball bounced around. Shepard comes away with the rebound. Karwoski with it, back outside to Shepard. Now to Cook Green. And an offensive foul on Cook Green. Good defense there by Brett Williams as Cook Green extended his arm. In for the first time, number 21, Darian Pierce for the Rams. Also, Marshall Calvin back in. 2.5 left. Brett Williams drive, dumps it off to Holyfield, puts it up too far underneath. Ball loose, Cook Green comes away with it. Pass up ahead, they'll leave it for Karwoski, couldn't dunk it. Tried to set him up for the alley-oop. Cook Green with it now as they'll reset their offense now. 20 on the shot clock. Shepard with the drive, up and under, can't get it to roll in, but the rebound by Calvin puts up the long two. It goes in. 84-63 now the score. Brett Williams banks it in. 84-65. Cook Green drives in, leaves Shepard open for three, no good. Sumo chases down the rebound all the way at the other end, puts it up and in. 86-65. We've got a timeout on the floor, 1:20 left.
It's the year 2020, and I'm thinking this should be a time to really focus on what's important, family. We here at PTCI feel the same way. Even if you have family on the other side of the world, you should be able to communicate with them. PTCI high-speed internet allows you to do just that. And remember, PTCI is local and will continue to make the best technology available in the Panhandle area, so you can stay in touch with your loved ones everywhere. Call 800-562-2556 or go to ptci.net for more details.
Services not available in all areas. Numbers for stand by.
So out of the timeout, Texas Wesleyan ball. Aggies in a full court press. Ball inbounded to Cook Green. Brett Williams guarding. Gets it across midcourt, drives all the way to the hoop, kicks it to outside. Across to Kowalski, who lays it up and in. 86-67 now the score. Jalen Williams with the drive, kicks to the corner to Brett Williams, loses the ball. Calvin comes away with it. Kowalski now the leading scorer for the Rams as he's got 14 points. We're at 40 seconds left to play. $10 on the shot clock. Cook Green with it. Dumps it inside to Karwoski, knocked away by Ellis, who saves it from going out of bounds. But Calvin with it now, 20 seconds. And that will be it, as they'll just allow them to run out the final seconds. Texas Wesleyan will improve to 16-5, 9-3 in the conference. Aggies will drop to 4-16, 0-12 in the conference. Stick around. We will talk to head coach Mark Laird here in just a moment.
PTCI's dynamic duo is here to save the day. We all like to save money, right? These superheroes are here to help you save when you combine PTCI cell and internet. With the dynamic duo, you can get 50 meg internet for $65 a month for life. Need more speed? For only $10 more a month, you can double the speed to 100 meg. Call 800-562-2556 or go to ptci.net for details.
Services not available in all areas. Numbers for stand by.
Well, Coach Mark Laird hasn't joined us yet. He may come right back out, but we'll go over a couple of the stats for the Aggies here at the end of this game. For the game, the Aggies shot 42% from the field. They shot 35.7% from three-point range and shot right at 77% from the free throw line. Texas Wesleyan shot 52% from the field, 40% from three, and 78% from the line. Aggies had a total of 23 turnovers compared to 20 for Texas Wesleyan. And the rebounds went 33-25 in favor of the Rams as well. And Coach Laird here with us. Coach, of course, you guys still struggling trying to find that first win in the Sooner Athletic Conference. Just a very tough conference, another ranked opponent tonight. Really a little bit of a Jekyll and Hyde, tough first half, but the guys really came out in that second half and played some great basketball.
They did. They showed a lot of heart in the second half. I was really, really proud of them. I was frustrated that we had 8 turnovers in the first half just on footwork, stuff that we work on every day. And got into them a little bit at halftime. They realized they kind of shot themselves in the foot. We gave the ball away 8 times, and we could have had that at like a 10-point game at halftime. And they battled in the second half, and I really, really appreciate that. That's all I can ask of them. I mean, we won the second half, so, I mean, we were right there. But, yeah, 23 turnovers is not going to get it done in this league. So.
Well, and it looked like defensively, you guys were able to frustrate really their top scorer, White, who ended up fouling out off of a technical, and you guys really kept him in check. I've seen him here, I think last year, have a game where he had about 38. So you had to be happy with your defense against really one of the top scorers in the league.
Yeah, him and number 3 Lorenzen. I mean, they're great players. They got a lot of good players, but I mean. Our goal, our game plan was to try to keep switching the defense as much as possible. Obviously, we're playing a lot of zone right now because we're shorthanded. Had to switch back to man at the end just because, we had to try to come back. But just try to keep them out of rhythm and disrupt them by changing our defenses off. And we did that, and so, it worked pretty well at certain times. So.
Well, and obviously you have to deal with this every night that you're out there, that typically you got a height disadvantage. And really, with your big guys, struggle with the fouls tonight. That didn't help in that second half when you guys were trying to make that comeback as well. Your 3 tallest guys, even if Chapman plays outside on the offensive end, he's going to play in the post on the defensive end, and all 3 of them with 4 fouls.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely hurt us defensively, but then, I had to try to make some adjustments, and we figured, okay, well, let's spread them out and get all the bigs away from the basket, just ball screen, pick and pop. And so we were able to create some turnovers and score on that. Which is sometimes an advantage when you are smaller. You can pull a bigger team away from the basket, which we did fairly well in the second half. So I'm proud of my guys, how hard they fought. So.
Well, and DK Sumo, I think he finished with 23 tonight, 25, or 25 actually. Just talk about his game today.
He got to the free throw line 14 times. And that was a huge, huge part of our game plan, was get to the free throw. These guys can't guard you, especially if you're solid with your footwork. And he did exactly what I was asking him to do. He made plays. I mean, he had a steal, tons of deflections. I mean, yeah, he played really hard. He wasn't hitting a ton of outside shots, but he was getting to the rim and getting fouled a lot. So I was really proud of him.
Well, Coach, it doesn't get any easier. You guys head out on the road next week and take on the number 2 ranked team in the nation, Mid-America Christian, Thursday, and then USAO on Saturday after that. Talk a little bit about what you guys have heading up this next week.
I mean, it's going to be similar. This is how we have to finish the year. We've got to play bigger than we are. We got to be tough. We got to be smart, not turn the ball over, and we got to grind. We got to grind, and that's where it's at. We know that. I mean, even if we had our full complement of players, it's still this league. I mean, there's no easy nights, period. I mean, Central Christian, who's they've only won 2 conference games. They beat that Texas Wesleyan team just last Saturday at home at Texas Wesleyan. So any team in this league is hard to beat. Doesn't matter who you have on your squad. So it's going to be another tough test.
Well, Coach, we appreciate you joining us again after the game. Tough loss for the Aggies here tonight. Remember, they're on the road next week, but the week after that, Thursday and Saturday again, they'll have 2 games. So make sure you make it out to Anchor Dia Bank Arena and join them and support the Aggies. Thanks, and that's it from No Man's Land.
PTCI's Dynamic Duo is here to save the day. We all like to save money, right? These superheroes are here to help you save when you combine PTCI cell and internet. With the Dynamic Duo, you can get 50 meg internet for $65 a month for life. Need more speed? For only $10 more a month, you can double the speed to 100 meg. Call 800-562-2556 or go to ptci.net for details.
Services not available in all areas. Some restrictions apply.